Can I get your name?
I don't think that I need to unless I've committed a crime or I'm suspected of a crime.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I just don't really understand what the problem was. I mean, I can understand somebody being nervous and making a call, but once you get here and you see, well, nothing's really going on that's illegal, I'm walking my dog.
I don't know that right now.
Well, yeah, but you have to have the actual evidence before you can just say, well, I don't know, I think you might have. That doesn't work like that. That's not how the law works, you know.
Oh, can you tell me how the law works?
Yeah, the law in Colorado states that I have to be under suspicion of a crime, either have committed one or I am about to. And you have to have reasonable suspicion that I am about to or have or something of that nature. Me parking on the side of the street, walking my dog, you see me talking to a neighbor over there, nothing about that is illegal.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
But you're also obligated by law to provide identification when asked by law.
Oh, yeah, no, actually, so I don't think you understand how much of this I know or have been in.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
Okay, so the thing is that yes, by law, I am required to identify if there is suspicion of another crime. So yes, sir, listen, failure to, hey, no, it's just a guy, don't worry. Failure to ID is a secondary charge, meaning, hey, look, I just did this crime. Now you come up and say, I need your information. You're being charged with such and such a crime. I must identify myself at that point. And if I do not identify myself, at that point, I would get the secondary charge of failure to identify because I am lawfully arrested or being charged lawfully with a crime. At this point, that's not the case. I'm not being charged with the crime. I'm not even under suspicion of a crime. Suspicious activity in itself, which if that's what you're trying to call this, is not a crime. You know, I mean, I can understand, like I said.
Did I say that you've committed a crime?
Well, no, but you're asking for my ID saying that I am obligated. You said that I'm obligated, which is not correct.
Okay. Well, you're obligated to identify yourself.
Yeah, once I've been charged with the crime, sir. Yeah. That is how it works. I mean, if you'd like, and you want to take this any further, I'd request that you get a supervisor, please. And then we can go from there.
You want to do that?
Well, I mean, if you're going to leave and just leave me alone, obviously seeing that there's no crime, then no, have a great day type of thing. But if it is going to be something where you're going to try and take this any steps further, or you're going to lie to me and say that I'm obligated to identify myself, at that point I would like that you get a supervisor.